Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Giselle. If you're new here, hello, welcome. So today I'm showing you how I sanitize my makeup kit because I am a freelance makeup artist, if you didn't know that about me. I have been doing it for a couple years now. I think since I've been, like 15 years old to 16. Of course, my makeup kit wasn't the size of what it is now, but today I'm just showing you how I sanitize it and how it's a really big thing for makeup artists to do this. It's crucial. It's so important, especially if you want to be considered professional. It's not only your technique of makeup, it's also being very sanitary. So being professional in your makeup skills and also in your sanitation. So keep that in mind if you're a makeup artist yourself. But today I'm just showing you how I do it after I come back from a makeup job that I had on Saturday, and I like to do it right away because I don't like the thought of it just sitting there all dirty. So I really hope that you enjoy, and if you have another tip for me on how to sanitize something properly, let me know, or just tell me what you use, and I would love to know that. Just be nice about it, okay? But I really hope you all enjoy because I love watching videos like this when it comes to makeup artists showing how to sanitize their own kits or their business advice. I think that's so important to learn if you're in this industry. It is a lot, so I learned all of this stuff from YouTube because I went to cosmetology school and they did have a lot of important things to show us for sanitation, but not when it came to a makeup kit. So it was more like hair stuff, if you know what I mean. If you've gone to cosmetology school, you know what I mean, right? So anyway, I hope that you all enjoy the video, and this video will be a voiceover because I thought it'd just be easier to show you guys. Oh, and also don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Okay guys, please don't forget. Okay, well let's get on to the video. I'm first going to start to clean my table that I take with me every time I go out on a makeup job. This table gets really dirty even when I put a towel on it before I start doing makeup on other people. So just make sure you wash your hands because you're going to be touching your makeup kit, and you could wear gloves, but I just like washing my hands with soap and water. I'm using this newer mist to my collection. I used to just use some 70% alcohol, but this Beauty So Clean sanitizer mist is going to really penetrate that powder and just make sure that all the germs are killed. I definitely recommend you doing this after every client, but I still do it after I come back home from a makeup job just to make sure that everything is nice and disinfected. I also just showed you like how I put all the metal stuff on the side because later in the video I'm going to show you how I disinfect it really well with barbicide. Not only do I like to disinfect the inside of the product, but also the packaging, just because it has to look nice and clean to the eye, I personally believe. So let me just tell you quickly why I like to use 70% instead of 90% alcohol. So according to the internet webs, I found that 90% alcohol solution is too powerful in some cases to kill the cell of the germ. So that's why 70% alcohol is just the right proportion of water and alcohol to zap the entire little germ. And also don't forget to make sure even the inside of it looks decent, because girl, if you have a messy makeup kit, you will not look professional and you will scare off your clients. And if you guys are curious on anything that I show you in this video, I will be more than happy to share the link with you guys. I love sharing where I get things, especially for makeup artist kits, because it's really hard to find nice quality things. Eyeshadow palettes have to be the hardest thing to maintain clean because they have powder everywhere, especially these Anastasia ones. The velvet does not help. So just make sure to sanitize them as best as you can, especially where the little brush used to go in. I like to make sure that that doesn't look dusty as well. Another thing that's really hard for me to keep clean is where I keep my lipsticks, because it's so small and the lipsticks are so creamy that they just go everywhere. So I try to keep that as clean as possible. So I try to clean the little lid so when I open it, it doesn't look crusty. Alright, nice and clean. So the next thing that I really do not like cleaning are my foundations from NARS, because the packaging is so easy to get dirty. So I really like to make sure I take my time on this, especially opening up the lid and keeping that nozzle nice and clean as well. So when you're opening up the foundation in front of your client, they're not like scared of how messy they are. And also make sure to do this to the outside packaging of your concealers and your lipsticks, anything you touch. little plastic bag is for my metal palettes that I have in my kit. I like to make sure that this looks presentable as well. Remember guys, presentation is key in your makeup kit, because if you were sitting in that chair, what would you think if you saw your makeup artist kit all dirty and gross? Try to remember that as you're cleaning your kit, and be very picky and OCD about cleaning your kit properly. So right here, I'm taking out the concealer brush and the eyeliner brush because they have very highly pigmented things on them. So I don't like to wash them straight away with just soap. I actually use my Cinema Secrets solution just to break down the makeup and make sure that when I wash it with soap, it's nice and clean. Also, don't be stingy with this solution. You have to make sure you change it out if you're going to use it on another brush, just because you're dunking the whole brush and you want to be as sanitary as you can. Alright, so now I'm going to finally clean my metal tools, and I like to dunk them in the Barbicide solution that I got from Sally's. This is what you see in salons when the brushes are immersed in that blue liquid. This is Barbicide. So this is going to fully disinfect and sanitize the metal products that I have in my kit. And I like to put my tweezers, my little sponge holder, and the little tools that I use. Everything that's metal, you put it in there. If you've been following me for a while now, you know that I love my Zote soap to clean my brushes, my personal sponges. It's amazing. It really takes out that makeup inside of those bristles that gets so stubborn and never comes out. This will take it out. I like to leave my metal tools disinfecting while I wash my brushes. I feel like it gives it enough time to make sure that everything is nice and sanitized. And now I like to use some alcohol on the handle of the brush because they do get dirty and they do get very gross. So you want to make sure to wipe them down with alcohol. Just don't rub too hard because the paint will come off. And this is practically everything that I do after I come back from my makeup job to make sure that all my kit is nice and clean. And I hope that you guys really enjoyed seeing this. And if you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in my next video.